This is Andy Edwards, TierOne Real Estate. Thanks for joining us today. Today I want to talk about how to evict a tenant for non-payment. Now, it's inevitable. It is going to happen. You are going to run into this situation if you have a home for rent. So the process that you follow needs to be the right one, or you're going to end up losing a lot of money. So the first thing to do, if you don't receive payment, the first thing you do is post a 3-day pay or quit. Now there's steps that you need to follow on posting that notice. Consult. You need to do a little bit of research. Give us a call and we'll tell you exactly what steps to take. Now, we're not attorneys. I'm not an attorney. We're not a law office. Definitely consult a lawyer for any of these details. I'm just going to give you the highlights. Okay, first thing is you want to post that 3-day pay or quit. That's the first step. Everything else from there on out is flexible. Next thing is you want to make sure you have clear communication with the tenant. That 3-day pay or quit usually gets them to call you if they haven't already. So you want to establish clear communication with the tenant. So they're going to call you, you're going to call them, you're going to try and work out a scenario that allows them to pay as quickly as possible. Now, something you can do is, and it's up to you at this point, they violated their lease, they violated the terms of their lease, you can proceed with an eviction, or you can work it out with them. We like to work it out because an eviction costs you a lot of money. Or can cost you, a vacancy can cost you a lot of money in the end. So what you want to do is work with the tenant. Get it in writing what they can pay and what and the deadline for those payments, and then stick to them. Get it in writing, get them to sign it, and it's a little bit of a payment program for them. If they don't stick with it, post another 3-day pay or quit and proceed with the eviction. So the first step is serve the eviction notice, which is the 3-day pay or quit. The next step is to work with them. Next step is to, if none of those things work out, unfortunately, you're going to need to consult an attorney. You're going to have to take them to court. Now, consulting an attorney to go take them through the court process is the step that I would highly suggest taking. If you mess up on your postings, if you mess up on your calculation, if you file the wrong in the wrong court, if you file in the wrong place for the wrong amount of money, those are all things that you can mess up on. Believe me, I did it. I know this. I would highly suggest consulting an eviction attorney. We can give you those numbers if you want, or to reach out to us if you're in the situation. But I highly suggest consulting an eviction attorney, and then they will file it with the court. They will get the judgment against the tenant, and then then the final step is to lock out the tenant, and you'll do that with a sheriff or constable. But that's the final step. So I hope this benefits you. Work with the tenant above all. Post a 3-day first thing. First thing is post a 3-day. Don't waste any time with that. That starts the whole eviction process. Next thing is to consult an attorney. Consult an attorney to get the advice that you're going to need. Evictions can take months if they're not done properly. And this is definitely a situation where you're stepping over dollars to pick up dimes. I've been there, I know. Benjamin Franklin once said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Take the steps needed to avoid an eviction at all costs, starting with the screening process and then following this on everyone. And you'll find yourself with a lot more money in your pocket than you would have otherwise. Thank you again. Check out our next blog, which is going to be how to evict a tenant if they violate a lease. Thank you.